Hey everybody, it's Flashback Friday. Before we get started, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. It is super busy and we have tons of news about the Bonita Springs area. Well, welcome to Flashback Friday. Here's a few things that have been going on this week, and we're going to start with my birthday. Well, actually, my birthday was last Saturday, May 1st. May Day, as my mom used to say. And, it was a great day. Had a lot of fun. I'm running a fundraiser on Facebook, actually. I wrote a book, and you may know about it or may just be stumbling onto this video stream, but I wrote a book about 9/11 that is should be out of editing any minute now, and hopefully published within the next couple of weeks. And to my surprise and amazement, a lot of teachers want this book. So in order to be able to fund and produce these books for teachers, I've asked for donations for my birthday. So there is a fundraiser on Facebook right now. And then also we're collecting funds through the Freedom Memorial Foundation in Naples because it would be a tax-deductible donation. So if you are near and dear to the city, if you are from the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area, and you want to provide or help provide a book, oh my goodness, another phone call, a book to students in schools. I'll try to put a link up here or down there in the comments or something, and you can participate as well. I did write the book, but I don't get the book for free either. And I would love to provide it to schools, but my greatest fear is I'm going to get thousands of people. There are already a lot of people that want the book, but if I'm, in my head, I'm going, what if somebody posts this in a teacher's group? I want to be able to help, and I don't want to overpromise and underperform. So I'm trying to gear up for the launch of the book. And that's about that. Also on my birthday weekend, I got the second COVID vaccine, which kind of wiped me out. I didn't think it was going to happen to me. I thought it was mind over matter. It wasn't. About 1:30 in the morning, my teeth started chattering. I had every blanket in the house, and I was a little bit goofy, which was a goofier than usual over a couple of days. And I even had to have Jerry drive me around to a couple of appointments because I don't think I should have been driving a car. I was a little loopy. But I am a very delicate creature. I'm telling you that right now. I got taken out. And I had 2 listings that hit the market. So there was this flurry of contracts and all kinds of shenanigans and mayhem going on. But we got them both sold and learned a little bit. What I can do is, this isn't from one of these, but it's from a different property. I always say this is proprietary information right here. So what this is one of, I think, maybe 4 or 5 sheets that I presented to home sellers. And it basically is price, the escrow amount, how they're paying for it, cash or finance, their inspection period, and their closing date. And, when you get in 20 offers, I can't send 20 offers to just a regular everyday person that doesn't look at contracts all day. They would just be totally overwhelmed. It'd be like drinking from the Hoover Dam. So, we kind of break it down and we automatically discard the ones that do not seem to have any potential for that particular seller. And then we get it down to 2 or 3 and talk our way through it, and then either counter to tighten up some dates and times, or accept one of the offers. And that's what we've been doing with a lot of our sellers. It really helps help them focus, not become overwhelmed, because even though this is a heated market and it's very exciting and dramatic, it doesn't have to be that way for sellers. It also doesn't have to be that way for buyers. And, what we've done also, in addition to helping the sellers, is we run a pretty tight ship with our listings by only allowing a 30-minute showing period so that the buyers have a chance to quietly see the property. We also collect a lot of the offers at a designated period about 48 hours later so that people don't feel this need to rush and be panicked and be upset. They have a chance to go see the property and make sure that they want it before they place an offer sight unseen, which is frequently done. But if it's done under duress, those are the people that get the buyer's remorse. So we found that we have more offers, better offers, and more competition that is carefully managed and very profitable for the sellers. So if you are a seller and you'd like to learn more about this, reach out to me at any time. I'd love to share with you some of the techniques that we've been using. One other thing we've been doing when it's available, we've actually been helping the sellers leave the property, either for 1 to 2 days. And we put them up in a single family home with a swimming pool. And we say, hey, go on, kick off. You've got this, you got 48 hours to have a little mini vacation. So if they are full-time residents, we have them get their house in ship-shape condition. We get them out of the house the day before, the next day, boom, all of the showings start. That way the sellers are not disturbed. They're not sitting in a car. They're not out shopping or laying around a relative's or friend's house. So, if the property that we've been doing this in, if it's still available, we'd love to be able to maybe put you up in a property while your home was listed for sale as well. We have 4 new lots coming onto the market. They're all on a tidal influenced creek, which is right off of the Imperial River. So it's a little tributary that actually runs along Highland Park. And if you don't know where Highland Park is, you got to get out there. You got to get out to Riverside Park. There's 3 parks there and acres of land to explore. Highland Park is only accessible by foot. And there's a beautiful red bridge that goes across the Imperial River. Now, if you know, oh, I know what you're talking about, the one that's on the other side of the river, that's Highland Park. And there are some lots that are right there on that little creek that goes around the park that are going to be available. So if you are a kayaking, canoe, a paddleboard enthusiast, this may be a great lot for you to entertain purchasing and building a future home on, because that creek runs right through the backyard. So speaking of that property, I was driving around and I met the photographer and we were laughing about it, but I was telling him a story about a house that I had listed in the area. And it's just a really funny, well, it wasn't funny for the people across the street because everybody went to jail, but it all happened while I was showing the property. And maybe I should start story time. I used to do story times like years ago and tell people stories about things that happened in real estate. So I don't know. If you'd like to hear story time, leave it in the comments. Today we have a Highland Woods Abbey unit coming onto market. That is a end unit, the 2-bedroom with the den. It's about 1661 under air, just under 2,000 total. This one has a roll down shutter in the back, impact windows on the sides, and storm shutters on those little windows on the front lanai. You know, Abbeys have they're the verandas, and they have the front screen porch and the back screen porch. It also has a 1-car detached garage and a golf membership included with home ownership. I believe this might be the only property for sale in Highland Woods. I know there's nothing for sale in Pelican Sound at this time, at press time. I don't think there's anything in Copperleaf, and I think yesterday there was 1 condo for sale in Spring Run and 1 of the small condos in Worthington. So there's almost nothing available. We're looking for a tremendous flow of buyers through the property. So if we can help you get into this property or help you manage the demand for real estate, just let us know. Other than that, it's beautiful weather. May is a gorgeous time to be here. It's hot, not all the humidity, and we haven't had our rainy season start yet. So if you're thinking, gosh, we wish we could get to Florida to look at real estate in person, even if there's nothing for sale, we can get you into the neighborhood so you can at the very least figure out which neighborhood you like to live in. And once you have that figured out, then we just wait for something to become available on the market. And that's it. I hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe, everybody. If I can help you learn more about Southwest Florida real estate or anything in Bonita Springs, give me a call.